capture that area. Action stations.
Hey, what's going on, fellow captains? It's Muse. So we have a pretty fun game here, as you can tell from the montage. Some medals in this game are a little rarer than others. There's ones you can farm, like Arsonists, First Bloods, things like that. And there's other ones that you can't just go out and farm. You have to kind of wait for the right opportunity to get them. And then when that opportunity develops, you have to make the right plays to be able to pull it off and end up getting that medal. And SoloWarrior is one of those medals. It's fairly rare medal. You
All
don't see it
forces
a whole
capture
lot.
that
It
area.
does occur every now and then. And again, it takes the
Action
right situation
stations.
developing. And in this game, that situation develops, and things just kind of fall into place, and we make all the right plays. We end up with a 4-kill, come from behind win with a solo warrior. So starting out here, I let the team know I want to go to Bravo. When I play ranked, I always prefer to play the strong side of the map. So if you don't know, there's that Alpha cap over there, which is a single cap, and then you have the Bravo and Charlie caps. Because the Bravo and Charlie caps are right next to each other, if your team can hold that side of the map, you're pretty much holding two caps to the one cap that the enemy team's going to get, which makes that side of the map the strong side of the map. I don't like to fight for the weak side of the map because I have lost ranked games on points, just because sometimes if a team locks down those Bravo and Charlie caps and just camps them, it's very
Enemy force
hard
sighted on
to make a
horizon.
comeback on points. Sometimes games do come down to points in ranked. I saw somebody the other day say, just go out and get the kills because it never comes down to points. And this game right here is going to come down to points. This is why you play the strong
Engine
side of the
boost
map.
activated.
You're literally going to see us win because we have the Bravo and Charlie caps. Not everything goes right in this battle, but we're going to make the best plays we can. As you can see, my two battleships are kind of not coming over to the Charlie Bravo side. They're sitting in that mid. The enemy DD is an Akazuki, and I'm going to engage him early, but then he's going to break off
Attention.
and
Reporting the
go
target position.
basically down to where those two battleships are. And I can't deal with what I'm dealing with. Like, I could have really used the support up here at the Bravo cap to get this Colorado out of here, and I would have been able to get the Bravo cap faster, and that would have enabled me to go out and deal with the enemy DD after we had the cap. So had everybody come to this side, we could have got this Colorado out of here a lot faster. That would have let me get the cap faster, and that would have let me turn around and go after the DD faster. I'm in an Oland. I don't have smoke, but I have really nice guns, and I have really nice torps, and Akazuki is no match for me in a gun battle. So I'm not afraid of the Akazuki. Just needed to get the caps. So here I get a spot on Colorado. He's kind of parked behind that island. I throw some torps his way. I'm going to end up leaving the cap just because I don't want to get pushed and spotted by him. And I can see, like, my team really doesn't have shots on him at the moment. So I have to figure out another way to go about this just because of where my ships are all positioned. Sitting here holding a spot on him isn't going to do anything for me. So I have to figure out a different way to engage this, and this is costing us
Engine
time right
boost
now.
deactivated.
Again, had my team come over to the Bravo Charlie side where they could have had shots on this Colorado, they could have knocked him out of here really quick. I could have grabbed the cap and then gone and dealt with everything else, and it would have been a much different game at that point because then they could have done the whole camping thing once we had two caps. So again, not calling anybody out, not anything like that. Just people make choices, and sometimes those choices aren't the most beneficial for the team. So what I'm going to do is circle around this Bravo cap. Again, I'm not afraid of the Akazuki. I will stomp all over him in a gun battle. I'm definitely, he's afraid of me, which is why once we engage the first time, he runs away. which is fair. If I was in an Akazuki, I would not want to gun battle with an Oland either. There we go, that's first contact with the Akazuki. I'm gonna send some torps down that way. I don't think I'll get him, but, you know, you never know, so just throw some torps out there. Break off the engagement. He's kind of foiled my plan to go up into that gap and come around the backside of the Colorado.
Torpedoes to port.
There's his torps. We're going to get out of the way of those. As you can see, we're going down on points. The enemy has 2 caps. We're down a ship already, so this is not looking healthy. And with my ships being so out of position to deal with that Colorado, it's kind of left me in a really bad way here as far as the DD for this team. I can see the enemy ships pushing into Alpha, so I'm not going to be able to get Alpha. I can't take Bravo until that Colorado is dealt with because he's holding the cap. And now my RF is showing Akazuki at the edge of his smoke, and then it jumps over to the Colorado. So I kind of know the Akazuki is bailed out now. I know I'm free to come up around this corner. So that's what we're going to do, is push back up here and get some torps. And this Colorado moves out to where my team's actually going to have shots on him now, so they're going to get him pretty low HP real quick. These guys did not do a horrible job. As you can see, like, they're doing damage. And it's the only reason I'm able to get the SoloWarrior was, you know, the setup that this team left me. So even though there was some mistakes made, you know, they did enough that I was able to get a win out of this. There you can see the Colorado taking all kinds of damage back there. And then he doesn't know where I am because last time I was spotted, I was down there by the Charlie cap, top of the Charlie cap. So he beaches, we're gonna send torps that way. And we really want to get him out of there because we need this cap. Akazuki has gone down to the Alpha cap. He's going after the battleship that's down that way. And there's nothing there's nothing I can do for that guy right now. Like, I need to get this cap. I'm not going to be able to take Alpha because there's 2 battleships there to, you know, just park in it and hold it. Colorado's finally out of Bravo. The Akazuki's over at Alpha, so we're going to go in here and we're going to get this Bravo cap. Akazuki flew a little too close to the sun. He ends up getting that battleship, but he took a big blast, which leaves him low HP. So now they have 3 out of their 4 ships low HP. We're gonna see if we can't hop out with this Nagato. I was expecting somebody to put a big blast on this guy, so I was hoping to chip away enough HP that when that big blast came, he would be knocked out, but he ends up surviving. I guess nobody had shots on him. And I'm trying to draw some fire as well because this cruiser is out in the open, which I successfully do. It cost me a couple resets, but I was trying to preserve this cruiser. But he ends up getting knocked out anyway, so once he's knocked out, right here I'm just going to go dark and get the cap, but he gets knocked out, which resets the cap even harder. All his cap points are lost. Send some torps down that way. I'm going to end up catching, I believe, the Fiji with a torp. Cruiser's knocked out. That leaves just me and 1 battleship left against 4 enemies, and even though they are low health, they still have all their DPM. So he's in a bad way because obviously I'm not spotted. He is the only thing to shoot. There we catch a torp on the Fiji. take some HP off of him. We have the cap now. We are down really bad on points. We're down on ships. And we have 5 minutes left in this battle. So at this point, I kind of know I have to make some things happen. I have to at least kill some ships to close that point gap up. There we lose the last battleship. That leaves me 1v4. So we're going to set this Fiji up for some AP shots as we're kiting away. See if we can't knock him out of here. It's a big help because he has sonar. He can track me down, and we're going to end up getting this Fiji. I positioned pretty well for these AP shots. And you're going to see the Akatsuki pop up to the south of me in the Charlie cap.
We destroyed
right
an
there.
enemy cruiser.
So we're going to flip around, get ready to deal with this Akatsuki. He smokes up after he takes a little pepper shot at me.
Engine boost activated.
But unfortunately, he's going to come out of his smoke, try to bait me into his torps, but I'm fast, and I'm already out of his torps. We're going to go ahead and spank on Akazuki. Again, like, Akazuki is no contest for me in a gun battle. Get the Akazuki, that leaves it 1v2. We're still down on points, we are up on caps, and I see this Nagato now going for the Bravo cap. So I can't allow that. I have to protect that Bravo cap. I drop spot right there. We're gonna send some torps out that way, just put some pressure on him, and now we're gonna play some games with the guns. I see I have this island in front of me, so I know I can break spot at will with that island, so we're gonna hold off firing until we're a little bit closer, and what I'm looking for here is a permafire, and we're gonna end up getting it. So I'm just kind of playing games right now with my detectability, and knowing, like, if I break spot that he can't spot me. So yeah, we just start firing the HE. We're looking to get him on the DC. He's low health, so if he gets a fire, he's probably gonna pop his DC. There's the fire. You're gonna see him DC, and then when we come out from the other side of the island, we're gonna be again looking to set that permafire. So here we break spot. I know I have him isolated over here. He's the only one that has a shot on me. So I'm gonna kite him out. I have some range so I can duck and dodge, but I really want to get that permafire before I go back behind this island again. We are getting defense. We're keeping him from turning the cap. I got an alarm going off. Where is my phone? Stop that. Alright. So yeah, we really need this permafire before we go back behind this island again. I don't want to have to completely gun him down. I would like to just burn him down if I can, and there's our fire. So we light a permafire, so we know it's a permafire, so when we come back out from this other side, we're not going to open back up with the guns. We're going to stay dark and just let him burn out. I'm not worried about resetting the cap. He's not going to be able to take it before he goes down. And yeah, he's just going to end up burning out. And then we have the last Nagato. Now, I'm not sure if I have enough time here to catch up on the points, so I'm trying to set him up for a permafire in case I need to take him down. RNGesus says no, and I'm not going to get the permafire. Now, I know I throw these torps way ahead of the indicator. I'm just hoping that I can, you know, he'll see the torps as he comes up behind that island and pop the brake a little bit. Slow him down going towards that Bravo cap so he can't stall the Bravo cap on me. And I'm just watching the points now, and I'm calculating, I'm like, at this point now I know, like, okay, we got this. All I have to do is just, you know, not die. And you'll see me start tooting a horn here in a second. Like, I already know it's a wrap. There's nothing he can do at this point. And yeah, it takes just the right situations. You see my team left all these guys low enough health that I was able to do something. I would have liked to got the kill on this last guy, got a Kraken on top of the solo warrior, but it wasn't worth, you know. The play was to win. So it wasn't worth trying to do something that, you know, to get a Kraken and throw the win, potentially throw the win. So yeah, we're gonna toot the horn, just keep him spotted, and the last seconds we're gonna fire. And there it is, solo warrior. So yeah, fun little battle. That's all I have for you. I appreciate you. I will catch you next time. Take care. Good hunting. Fair seas, captains. Bye.